All right, what is good, stream? Here we go. Just gonna go right into it. Turn this down actually a little bit. We're gonna go right into it. We are starting the 2.1 Honkai Star Rail story. Um, I have purposefully not played it whatsoever. Haven't seen any leaks about it. I have stayed as far away as I can from it in order to be able to do it on stream and, have it all like that. So, we're gonna get right into it after I collect my daily stuff. Actually, this is gonna be for a couple of, yeah. Okay, but we're gonna roll right into it. Wow, that is really bad resolution for you guys. I'm just seeing that right now. That is really stretched inward. Holy cow. What the heck? Why is that? Oh no, I know why that is, but honestly, it's watchable. I'd say it's not lagging as much as it was in the previous stream, so that's good. But we got Akron. We're just gonna go right into it. Go meet the Venturine. Don't like him. Hate his guts actually. Might pull for him. Need a yeah, good quantum. Not quantum. Good imaginary.
Ah, friend.
Let's see.
My expression wasn't much better than yours when I first saw this. Your eyes aren't deceiving you. It's her. The famous singer,
Wow.
Robin.
I can't believe that they would kill Robin off like that. There's no way she's killed off.
Well, first of all, can I just say that this had nothing to do with me?
Yeah,
I'm
sure
just
it
an
doesn't.
unlucky bystander here. The family can testify for me.
Yeah, I don't care.
If you don't
You're
believe
you're
me,
still
just ask
suspicious.
anyone in the Bloodhound family. They hate me and they hate the IPC, so they'd never lie.
Yeah,
This is not where
sure.
the crime happened. What I showed
Really?
you was a memory.
Oh.
The most basic light cone manifesting
Light
technique,
cone.
authorized by the Garden of Recollection and owned by the IPC.
Alright. I don't
Do
get
you
what that
really
means.
think the Galaxy Rangers were outsiders this whole time?
Kinda, I don't know much about them. This is really the first story I've paid
Penacony
attention
has
to.
made a solemn commitment to protect the safety of anyone inside a family dream. Any person in distress will be forcibly awakened and safely returned to reality.
Okay. So
What gives
Firefly's
them the
safe, right?
confidence to make such conclusive statements? Because behind this promise is the harmony. The family's
Yeah.
Dreamweavers link
That's
up their
good.
minds together to construct an unbreakable defensive line. Breaking through this line of defense to create death in the dreamscape.
Oh.
Not even a memo keeper could do that without the family's permission.
Okay.
Who could have done it, friend? The only one is her. The girl who calls herself a Galaxy Ranger.
Acheron,
An
probably.
imposter. An unsought guest.
Yeah,
An
Acheron.
emanator who hides her true identity.
Wow, they're really piling on
That
she's
was
the
a
villain
foregone
here.
conclusion. And Robin? Her misfortune was staring right at her. Who will be the next?
Are they gonna
to
kill
die?
off more? Wait. Can't trust anyone, especially you.
It's fine. Listen to your gut. Building trust always takes time, and I'm willing to wait. I just hope you realize.
Bring me
that
back
wherever your legacy is concerned,
to the Lofu. I liked
correct
everyone
plans
just
are
being
already
friends
underway
there.
throughout Penacony. Everyone's got their own agenda. Careful you don't get stuck on the wrong side. If I were you, I'd keep
Ooh.
my distance from Acheron.
Throwing shade at her.
After all, any schemes out in the open are always going to be better than a monster in the shadows, right?
You know, he does bring up a good point there.
Who's to say there isn't an even
Ooh,
deeper
okay.
conspiracy lurking beneath the surface?
Ooh.
Keeper, I think our little deal is finished.
Aventurine is telling the truth. This memory is a real one.
Really?
There's no sign
So
of any
Robin
distortion grafting on.
The
is
IPC
Robin
is
dead,
guarded,
or is she
and
just
there are real limits to what they can actually do.
out?
But you know all this. Friend, let's not beat around the bush here. The thing is, I want to reach out personally to team up with the Astral Express.
Oh no!
I told you, I'm just not interested in scrambling for the
No.
legacy. I just came to Penacony for work. I'm here to retrieve some lost property for the IPC.
I don't want him on the
And to gain
thing.
ownership of this
We
frontier
need a new
asset.
person on there, but
This is all
we
become
don't need a
backed up thanks to the
Venturine.
cancer of all worlds. The IPC has tried sitting down for negotiations time and again, but the family wouldn't even take our calls. You have no idea how difficult these people are to deal with.
Yeah, no thank you.
They've hushed up the existence of death before, so they can definitely cover up any news about Robin's death.
Oh, true. They
It'll
can
just
cover that up.
quietly float off like a bubble, and
No way.
nobody ever being the wiser. That's not fair.
They won't just do that with Robin.
So then, friend, I need your...
Oh God.
That's fine. I'm not forcing you.
Sounds like you
I'm
are.
really not asking for much, so why don't you at least hear me out?
How about you shut up?
I have but only one goal. The family's front door is like a high wall, and to tear the whole thing down, I'll have to dig out a few chunks first. Once I find a weak point, the IPC will have plenty of means. Now we have our chance. So long as we can get to the truth behind her death, we can have justice for Robin. While
Justice for
also gaining
you're
a
making it sound like
valuable
she's dead
guardianship
dead.
for
Is she
anything
dead
to
or not?
Truly a once-in-a-blue-moon opportunity. I've been investigating and
I-
making lots of friends all over Penacony precisely for this very moment. This
You're talking a lot of
tragic news would be
Venturine.
extremely bad for the family, so they'll be doing everything they can to stop it leaking, especially to the IPC.
But if you already know it, then what's the
But
problem
I
with
trust
it?
that there are still a few factions that remain exceptions. And that's why I need you all. The reputation of the Astral Express precedes you. And the Harmony will give you the fairest of appraisals.
Okay.
You get to find out really what happened and seek justice. And I get to put it toward completing my mission for the IPC. It's what you call a win-win situation.
No, because then I have to deal with you. Ooh.
But don't worry, just head back and talk things over with your companions. That navigator is really smart. She must understand the value of this deal.
Pom Pom?
Look,
No.
here's my contact details.
Who's the Is Himiko the navigator?
Call me. Oh, and
That makes sense,
take
actually.
this. A thorough investigation can always use a little more fun. So long, friend. I really am looking forward to it.
What did he give us?
Venturine just sauntered off. He really doesn't mean to force it, but
Yeah.
something still seems off.
Something does seem off.
What are your plans?
Black Swan.
No.
What is she thinking?
Turn that up a little bit.
Stream forth.
Double Black Swan.
On the surface, this doesn't look like a bad deal for you. But Aventurine is a shrewd merchant whose
Yeah.
scheme won't just be as simple as it appears to be.
That's what
He
I'm
doesn't
thinking.
know about Miss Firefly yet. But
I'll say her
judging by your
name.
reaction, he may have noticed something going on and deliberately shifted topics to the truth of death
Ooh.
to try and pull you in line with his way of thinking.
Okay.
That's quick thinking and very sound logic. Aventurine is no fool, and working with him definitely has its dangers. That is
Yeah.
something I agree on. Anyway,
I miss
be careful
Firefly.
out there. There's more than one way to blaze a trail. In a dark forest beset by wolves, ensuring your own escape to safety should be your primary concern.
It's a good thing to
As
keep
for
a
the other
note.
questions,
Yeah.
I'm not sure the two cases were committed by the same
Ooh.
culprit, but that massive wound looked like its winged blade.
Oh.
We've all witnessed it in action before. Plus, it seems unlikely that there would be two lethal entities loose.
That's the only thing that I really care about.
It's all
Robin
happened
and
so
Firefly.
quickly, I can only
Dude
make
died.
conjecture. After leaving here, go have a chat with your companions. I hope.
Oh, my bad. I did not mean to skip past you. Alright.
Come this way. It's a short walk. Don't get lost.
Background just looks so good, holy. But it's difficult to beat my girl Silver Wolf. I pulled her. She's the reason I got back into the game, you know.
This is where we part ways. Unfortunately, the remembrance doesn't lie. What we just saw is the reality that happened, and it won't fade from our minds just because we wake up.
Okay, so they died in the dreamscape. Not in real life, question mark?
But follow your heart and don't be afraid. We all walk through this world casting shadows of different lengths, and ultimately, all we leave behind are precious memories. Hold on just a sec.
Oh. Root in my ear. Oh, what the?
There you go. A small parting gift. If one day you unfortunately fall into the deep waters of the memory zone and there's no memo keeper to join you, hopefully it can guide you on my behalf. I also pay great attention to the ways of the world.
So we're gonna be
Just
alone.
think of this as an
And have to
apology
use that
from me
probably.
for hiding something from you. Then I've something private to take care of regarding that galaxy range.
Fighter.
Let's leave things there.
Or well,
shall we?
after that one animation with you,
What
with them,
fascinating memories will you bring
not much
from
fighting
the next time
happening.
we meet? I sincerely look forward to them.
The memories will be me bringing Firefly back. Only thing I care about in this story. Firefly and Robin as a secondary. Jesus, okay. Holy, spamming me. Bro, Hong, you gotta stop. You don't need to be here. You should be.
A family rep. Is him a...
Yeah, I wanna. Okay. Tiny card numbered to 0. Wait. Was this a deck? No. It's just a card. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
Stream forth. The gleam of old
Not here actually. I still don't know how to get that. Get that guy. Because, like, you can't use any ranged. Because they don't go over. So, no matter how tall you are.
Stream forth.
So, I think that's, like, the only one of those I don't have gotten yet. But, the spinning ones, right? Because that's, yeah, it's a spinny one.
So much has happened.
Oh god, here comes Clocky. No? Oh. Ooh, cutscene question mark? Oh, we get the Sam fight.
Do you still dream, Hunter? Of those slain by your hand?
Ooh. No, give me the fight. Oh, we get to meet Ifrit or Duke Inferno, whatever.
It appears the outcome has already been determined.
You're still alive. You still have room to make a choice. Leave the music box
Ooh.
behind.
Choice.
The Taurus Fire Demon. Even if you sacrifice your life for that eon, you won't get special treatment.
Ranger, you tread the narrow path of the hunt. You could never understand. We come from the fire and are born bathed in fire. We spread.
He sounds cool.
And destroy until all the kindling is burned out and we leave only ashes on the ground. Burning forms the entire life of a fire demon. From the
I'm gonna turn this up for you guys.
beginning to the end. We are born to die just to put into practice a profile of another universal truth. All things are created for the destruction.
Your companions don't seem to think so. They fight for your chance at survival.
They are my children, and just as I
His children, they looked so cool. I hope that because they died, they're not erased.
They're still young, and I don't believe them. But my flames are faint, and time is running out. Can you see the planet of festivities in the distance? I plan to bring purgatory with me there, and before that, I must surpass you.
Why?
Because on the path they have forged, you have traveled farther than I have. Emanator
Emanator? Ooh.
cannot hide your true identity. Draw that sword, for we shall indeed remain here, bound to fight a decisive battle to the death, for I choose this. Destruction is intense, but brief. To cravenly cling to life is to endure an endlessly prolonged existence.
Even if the answer turns out to be your own destruction.
What is important?
Destruction is
not
destruction,
the answer.
Acron. I don't know what to tell you here.
It exists, just as you exist.
Duke is actually so
Everything
cool.
exists to be destroyed. Emanators are no different. Just as even sweet dreams may be born of the void, the so-called impossible is merely something.
Although he talks really slow. That's he needs to pick up his
Alright.
speed.
I accept.
You shall witness the most brilliant and intense fire in existence. May this flame illuminate the farthest reaches of your bottomless dream.
A bottomless stream. Yes, that's right. But you've made one small mistake.
One small
This
mistake.
blade remains in its
Ooh.
scabbard not out of pity or scorn. It's a personal secret that I don't want to disclose, but perhaps out of reciprocity,
Okay.
I'll reveal the truth to you. The hunt is
Oh?
not the path I truly follow.
What? She's not really a hunt?
May death be the end of your boundless dream, guiding you back to the waking world.
Ooh.
I
No.
still see them in my dreams. Hold it. Your time hasn't come yet.
What?
My time.
I've seen many clever disguises that can conceal appearances, but they can never
Oh, wait.
cover up who a person really is. And you're no different. You had no desire to kill the Trailblazer. You only did what you did to drive me and the Memo Keeper away, but... why? Did Destiny's slave make you do it?
Who's that?
You know, Elio.
I thought this is just the kind of thing that'd get written into your script.
My script
Sam looks so cool.
has always been brief. Other than that, anything beyond that is unnecessary. He knows my nature. There is but a single destiny from which no one can escape. And until then, I hold the privilege of choice. However, you appear to be ignorant of this. So it's time for me to inquire.
He's asking the big questions.
Who exactly are you?
Not your enemy, perhaps.
Oh?
That's not what I asked.
I don't deserve your curiosity. Loners wandering the cosmos always have their secrets. Take me.
Oh.
I'm wanted by the IPC, so it's little wonder that I
Ooh.
know something about the Stellaron hunters. That's all.
Interesting.
Maybe I can help.
What reason?
I tend to forget things. Which is why, rather than memories, I'm accustomed to using my emotions to capture what I normally wouldn't otherwise.
Interesting.
I know who is inside that cold armor.
No, you don't.
How about it? Ready to take off that armor and sit down for a talk?
It's not yet time.
No.
I don't need help, but I can give you a suggestion that would make things better for you and me. If your goal is the Watchmaker's legacy, then go look into the family. Not
Ooh.
only are they covering up the existence of death, but they're burying the past and the truth about what happens inside the dreamscape.
Interesting.
Already on it.
And the Astral Express is no enemy of yours.
I know that.
Really?
I just never expected to hear you say it. What's next then? The Trailblazer's been taken by Black Swan. Will you go look for her?
No need for that. No harm in mentioning that Elio's only given me one instruction. Get all of the Astral Express
Ooh.
to track down the Grand Legacy.
So he's helping us?
I tried settling this in an easier and more direct way. But as you can see, here I am, confronting you. I failed. Can't ever go
Interesting.
against the script.
The so-called impossible is merely something that has yet to happen. That's it. Before we split, can I ask you one more thing?
Dang, he looks
Is
so
there anything else in
good.
your script about me? I'd like to know what kind of footnote I get to leave in that future foreseen by destiny.
Ooh. The red eye.
Unfortunately, not a thing came up.
Uh-oh.
I knew it.
He's not happy at that.
Hang on. I don't.
Don't. What?
Yeah, don't what? Are you... What?
Your first question was,
Oh, okay.
do you still have dreams about everyone who died because of you? I don't.
Wow.
Never have. I was born without the ability to dream. I
That's weird.
live for this cold, harsh reality. For a little light. And to burn. To keep on burning. Until I turn to ash. So, I really envy you.
Is that so? Then you're already living in the waking world.
Wow. This story is getting deep. I'm 25 minutes in and I've done like 3 things of dialogue. This story is going to take forever. Present day, golden
We
hour.
heard about Miss Firefly from Black Swan.
No.
We never expected Miss Robin to...
No one did.
I'm sorry that I couldn't be with you then.
Reality cruises on in serenity, while undercurrents bubble up from the dream.
Bro, why can't I just get Welt?
Just
He
like
look,
that mental
he's so
said.
cool. I need Welt.
Stay strong, everyone. We can still do what we can for them. Starting with finding...
Let's recap everything then. The Trailblazer just reminded me of something.
Oh.
Marge, do you remember what that family rep who negotiated with us said?
I don't remember anything with it.
Indeed, we trust that the Nameless has nothing to do with this. And we also beg each of you to help assist the family in verifying the identity of the deceased. That's how it was put.
Okay.
In reference to Miss Firefly.
Looking back, he seemed a little evasive at the time.
Oh?
And he also failed to mention anything about the earlier murder, too.
The family's planning on covering up all news about Miss Robin's death. If news gets out, Penacony's going to turn into a bloodbath.
So who canonically died
But
first?
the murder that followed closely after
Was it Robin?
obviously beyond their anticipation. The family had to try and turn things to their advantage by bringing in reinforcements from outside.
Oh.
The Charmony Festival is nearly here. They must be snowed under.
It may also be that Miss Firefly's murder had so many witnesses that it couldn't be covered
Yeah.
up. So they went with the flow and let more people on the scene to control the situation.
Interesting.
The nature of the two murders is fundamentally different. The family's first protective measure should be against malicious actors among the guests, such as that IPC envoy.
All the while accusing that Galaxy Ranger.
Not
Are
that
we
Galaxy
missing the
Ranger.
forest for
That's
the
not.
trees here? I always felt that Aventurine's reasons for accusing Miss Acheron were highly subtle. Can we believe him?
At this point, I'm afraid the only
Yeah,
ones
I don't
we
know
can
who to trust, honestly.
are ourselves.
Look, let's try to gather intel first and then list all the possible outcomes we can. Then we go through them, eliminating contradictions one by... I've still got this sense of foreboding. It's
Ooh.
like we're stuck in a whirlpool, spinning around that legacy even after everything that's happened.
This time we're playing the role of a real detective. But before we start, what are we going to say to the family and Aventurine?
No.
As I see things, the family harbors no ill will towards the Astral Express. If they didn't trust the crew, they wouldn't have casually commissioned outsiders to investigate a case that's, in all likelihood, a scandal. Plus, this is the family's turf.
True.
Teaming up with them should make things easier. As for that Aventurine, well, I'd like to hear your
Say
thoughts.
no. Say no.
He's complex. He deliberately slow-played his hand during negotiations while running circles around us all the while. He appealed convincingly to both reason and emotion. It wasn't forced, but the intent was obvious.
Yup. Just say no.
Still, it's good to have contacts among all this uncertainty.
No.
Aventurine showed his skills, and as far as our interests are aligned,
No.
can become a reliable ally. We also need to keep a certain distance from the family. Never let them get too close. Teaming up with the IPC helps balance
No.
that out. If either side makes a move, we have the option to pull out.
So you suggest
Yes,
No.
it's risky, but we can only wait until both sides have played.
Why
their
would
cards
we
before
add
making further
him?
judgments.
Literally the one guy I do not like
But
in this
there's
game.
a whole lot of bad guys
Well,
and girls around
one of the
here.
very
I'm
few
worried about
characters
getting
I don't
stabbed in the
like.
back.
We have
She's
to
been
add him.
bullied a few times now, and I can't
Are you
stand it
kidding me?
anymore.
Ugh.
You...
You.
No, I can't accept this. Forget about it. Just let me keep an eye on him.
Yes.
If that doesn't doesn't work, we can just turn the tables and use him instead.
Yes.
Then
I'm with March.
Could you please reply to Aventurine? Everyone, take this time to put together your thoughts.
Our thoughts on what? The fact that we just made the biggest goof up in the world? Always open to pull for your game account? What? Okay. That's it. Okay. So did I really just get 200,000 more credits?
Aventurine is happy with this outcome.
I
Let's
did.
tell everyone
Ha! Alright. That's fun.
Aventurine's goal is to try and recapture Penacony for IPC. To do this, he'll have to bring down the family in its entirety to create a big enough chance. The existence of death will be covered up by the family. So how does he plan on taking them down?
I don't know if he does plan on that
It's
right
gotta
now.
be something important enough that everyone will notice. But it also can't be anything too out. Aventurine has devoted considerable attention to her. But this Galaxy Ranger... Wait, no, hardly.
Yeah.
I'm just speculating. In any case, we have to be careful when handling Aventurine. He's skilled at reading people and
That is
discerning
true.
the right moment to strike. Also, he's clearly a born gambler if he's willing to go all in. for
Same! That's literally me!
Stream forth the gleam of old blades.
Come on, well.
Aventurine said something that concerns me.
What?
He accused that Galaxy Ranger of killing Robin without any evidence whatsoever.
True.
But said nothing about her connection to that memory zone meme or why he was stalking you. It was a groundless accusation, which only serves to make him seem more suspicious.
Of course he's suspicious. Have you seen him?
Maybe Aventurine's goal was never to gain our trust. Maybe he wanted to foster a feeling of enmity towards Acheron and make the situation more volatile. Two birds, one stone.
Ooh.
However,
That's interesting.
I asked Don Hung back on the Express to confirm that story about the Annihilation Gang and the lost messages. It wasn't something that Aventurine made up out of thin air. You've met her many times now. What's your impression of Miss Acheron?
No. Yes? Yeah. What?
That fits the stereotype of a Galaxy Ranger, too eccentric, unpredictable, and fond of being alone.
Wait, what was that?
No wonder she's a suspect.
Wait, no, but why did it do that? But like I clicked it and it didn't let me click it, but why did it do that?
The gleam of old blades.
Alright. I guess we'll go to March.
I hope it's not too soon to bring it up. But I feel like
Please.
Miss Robin isn't actually dead, but that she's still alive and well.
Please.
Somewhere.
I hope. I
And
pray.
everything's just some horrible prank.
I
Because
wish.
Aren't we supposed to be inside a dream?
Yes.
How could someone die in a beautiful dreamscape like this? Shouldn't only good things happen here?
Yeah. You'd think.
Whenever I see the Grand Theater, I just can't stop all these thoughts from flooding my head.
Then stop looking at it. Oh wow, she looks so sad there.
Yeah, of course. At times like this, we're so lucky to have our crew. The family and the IPC. Everyone has their own plans going on. Everyone's still having a great time out there on the streets. Nobody knows what's happened. It's all so unreal. As if Firefly, Miss Robin, and us
Yeah.
were all outsiders from another world. Aww,
That is
what
true.
a
That is
mess.
really weird.
I really want a nice cool drink of soda to help me calm down. But then I'd be just like everyone else out on the streets.
Not really.
Looks like
Just drink
eventually
some
it
soda,
doesn't mean
man.
anything else. Let's turn our attention to the family's assignment for now. Himiko, what do you think?
Among
What
our
is
current
it?
clues, the two murders that she witnessed are the most directly connected. I suggest starting here. One thing I'm curious about is, if a person dies in a dream, what happens to them in real life?
Yes.
Seeing as we're at the family's behest, why not pop back out to reality and
Ooh.
verify Miss Firefly's situation back at the hotel? Perhaps we could also make a few inquiries.
How about we split off into two groups? There are still some things worth focusing on inside the dreamscape.
Yeah, I
I'll
guess.
investigate those, and we can link up again later.
Worth focusing on? Oh. No problem. I'll leave it to you then.
That's suspicious.
Aw, I thought I'd finally get to see Himiko and Mr. Yang go out on a mission together. Oh well. Take care then, Mr. Yang.
I will.
So we really can't trust anyone still, because anyone could be Sparkle.
Honored guest, could you come out for a second?
What? Oh! She was there? What?
I'd be embarrassed too, getting stared at like that.
Forgive me. My name is Welt Yang. I'm one of the crew members on the
Wow.
Astral Express. I believe you've met my colleagues.
Well,
How did... That's so weird.
Is there something about my name?
first, don't you want to know my name?
Nope.
I already do, Miss Acheron. You're a prominent figure in Penacony.
What are they saying about me?
Some claim that you're the real culprit behind these murders, that the Annihilation Gang's tragic fate at the banquet was a result of your blade,
And it was.
and that you're now attempting to unleash another bloodbath on Penacony.
It might
The
be.
Annihilation Gang.
Ifrit of Everflame Mansion.
Tragic fate. That
Yeah.
Duke turned his dying body to flames and sacrificed his life as a martyr. He was a determined and heroic pathstrider. Not even a villain should be disparaged like this. And what's more, there were plenty of suspects invited. Do they really think that a blade is more dangerous than that black hole you're wielding?
Ooh. Wait.
Keen intuition. Not even the family managed to point out the truth behind this cane.
Wait, so his cane is a black
So
hole?
you must surely know, Miss Acheron, that peering into a black hole is not a wise move. As a potential threat, your knowledge of us has reached uncomfortable depths. Reveal your true identity and intentions. Otherwise, brace yourself for gravitational disintegration.
Okay, tell us who you really are and what you're doing, or else I'm going to disintegrate you with a black hole. Alright,
That shouldn't
that
be
seems fair.
necessary. But if it makes the nameless feel less defensive, I'll be happy to abide.
That's so funny.
Believe it or not, Galaxy Ranger.
Oh, so she's
Acheron.
just doing it.
Those are the names I go by to this very day. My trip to Penacony is solely to fulfill an old, final request.
An old final request? Being?
I'm here for the Watchmaker's legacy,
Oh, yeah.
and that's it. I think I've been honest enough.
No.
Still unwilling to reveal your true
Yeah.
identity?
It's not that I don't want to. It's just that I can't. I've come so far. and I
Yeah,
can't sum
sure.
up all of that in just a few words. Everyone has their own unspeakable past. Secrets that they don't want to be revealed.
That's fair. That's fair.
And I won't be asking any more questions, such as why the Astral Express is roaming around the cosmos with a Stellaron on board.
Uh-oh. She knows about me?
Is she okay? That memo keeper didn't do anything, right?
She's fine. Let's just stick with the topic. Gaining my trust depends on how much you're willing to reveal.
I've run
Ooh.
around many different Penacony dreamscapes just to try and find that legacy. And during this period, I came into contact with quite a few guests. In the process, I gradually came to realize the secret of Penacony
What?
may be closely related to the Trailblaze. That's why I've come to ask for your help. I don't have enough proof yet, but I'd like to speculate something. The source of all tragedy lies within the family. If you could trust
Well,
me,
yeah.
we could find the proof to support this claim together.
I guess.
Mr. Yang, I think you've come to the same conclusion, haven't you?
Let's leave it at that. For now, I'll choose to believe that you bear no hostility.
I hope.
Share your findings with me and me alone. I don't want vague conjecture to interfere with other people's judgments before we find solid proof.
Mm-hmm. By the way, would you like something to drink? Before we go, how about 2 cups of Wake the Heck Up? No, 4 cups.
What?
Because the conversation coming up will last forever.
Oh, what? What do you mean by that?
I've been watching her closely for a while now, and the first invitation was in the banquet hall of the hotel. She just sat in one corner, keeping silent, chugging down a couple cups of Wake the Heck Up. I told her it's a pungent, bitter beverage, not the taste of sweet dreams, only for people allergic to Soul Glad. And she said,
Really? But I don't taste any difference at all between them.
Ooh, what is that? I don't know what Wake the Heck Up is.
the guest rooms are charmingly minimalist, an aesthetic you share, Miss Acheron. It's a cinch, this music box, the invitation received by the Annihilation Gang. There are latent memories that linger on it yet.
Oh?
You see, memories of you are not yours alone. They travel in other people, other things. I know much, and I can predict even more. With some help, the dead can be made to speak.
What?
The Annihilation Gang, that band of desperados who all disappeared after meeting you.
I really hope that they're not,
What
like,
exactly
gone
happened?
forever. Because we got that one
Well,
really cool trailer.
Let me reveal all.
And I would pull for them. Most of them, I would pull. Uh-oh.
Gradation 12. Dreamscape 12. Father, I dedicate this to you.
Well done. Dubra.
Dobra.
Wherever they go, shall be met by annihilation.
There it is. It's hazy, but it's Ifrit's voice. The other one is probably his progeny. This
Progeny?
is the
Well,
residual
I don't even know
memory
what that
from
word
when
means.
The invitation was first delivered. They were abruptly interrupted. Then, what happened next is...
Oh, is this one Acheron?
They sought refuge in the land of sleep, merely wishing for undisturbed rest, away from the storms. Children of the flame, this marks your rite of passage.
She won't be necessary. I alone am enough.
Nope.
When have those on the path of destruction feared death?
The Everflame Mansion has set out on
Clara?
a journey. Those poor people.
Clara kinda.
They have
Clara
no
was,
idea what lies in
is
wait
pretty
ahead of
scared
them.
of everything, and she's a destruction character.
Memory
So-
recovery is going well, but slowly.
Is that?
She'll be here soon, and time is short. There's nobody else here, so there's no need to be delicate. In fact, I think I'd better go all out.
Yeah. Go all out. Uh-oh.
What happened?
You heard Acheron, didn't you? What?
The memory after that is blank. How is that possible?
Oh.
This music box fell into Acheron's hands, and she brought it to Penacony. That's a fact, and that's how it should have gone. But along the way,
So she somehow erased it?
it's like it's been erased.
Oh my god,
knows?
call me a theory crafter, because I'm too good at this. It was Acheron. Is she part of the remembrance?
Who are you?
It's...
Is it Sparkle? No.
no. Is this not a memory?
Oh, a memo keeper. Do you serve the Garden of Recollection? Or the Cremators? My name is Constance. A pleasure to meet you. We were supposed to meet in Penacony and spend an
Ooh.
unforgettable
Constance was the hot
time
one,
together.
right?
But that
Yeah.
seems unrealistic. Dahlia's not welcome on the banquet star, and I don't need a coming-of-age ceremony. And you? I know what you're looking for. Want her secret? I can give it to you, and then you can enjoy the banquet for me.
So is she
I
in the
wish
thing?
you unforgettable memories.
Ooh.
Oh,
The phone.
a phone. Wanna listen in?
Who's calling? Switching to a Venturine's point of view? What?
A few days ago, the IPC made an announcement. Under the watchful guidance of the Marketing Development Department, and in accordance with the Interstellar Peace Charter, the independent Sigonian sovereignty has hereby been established, and shall take a legislative seat at the Interstellar Congress. The formation of the Sigonian sovereignty is of great historical significance to the Sigonia system. This move puts an end to the
Yawn.
planet's long and bloody history, turning the sensational Kataka-Abjin extinction event into a distant memory.
Sigonia 4 is located in an unclaimed zone at the intersection of the Denise, Prothean, and Dorneau star clusters. The planet's surface environment is known for being extremely harsh, constantly faced with the threat of impact from small-scale celestial objects. This is why very few intelligent species
She kind of sounds like
have built on their
Elastigirl.
home, dividing themselves into several tribes to eke out nomad lifestyles as they struggle to survive.
Without the little
arid
lisp
desert
that
wilderness.
Elastigirl has. That's what this sounds like.
Sigonia. Sigonia.
Why are we staring at a baby? Is this a Venturine?
Spurned by all the gods. Land of rock, but not water. Lightning, but not rain. Blood, but not tears. You beat us with your falling stars.
Who is this?
You lash us with wind and storm. You chew us up with the cracked earth. You promised us a land of honey, yet yoked us beneath a sword of bitterness.
Oh.
Oh, Gaiathra Triclops. If that
Gaiathra
can hear me,
Triclops. That is
please
something to
open up
say.
thy 3 eyes.
3 eyes.
Gaze upon this child. When you took his father, my child was still sleeping in my belly. And where my husband went, I too soon must go. I don't ask for a peaceful death. Just for you to tell me, does the baby swaddled sweetly asleep? Does he dream of his mother's heartbeat and the sound of falling rain? Please tell me whether this life is all just a fleeting dream. Otherwise,
So I think that this is
Why would
Venturine,
this
right?
child be born to face impending death?
Mommy! 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 The rain! It's raining! It is raining! It's true! Those outworlders weren't lying to us. They really did summon the rain. Mommy, we can leave here. We can go back home.
Okay, so I'm really not following here.
You came. Do you hear that? Thank you. Thank you. Darling, listen. This is the sound of rain. On the day you were born, the sky also sent down a gift like this from Gayatra. Such a lucky child. Such a blessed child. Just like your name. A gift from them to Avjen.
So it is a Venturine, right?
May the goddess Gayatra close her eyes 3
Why is that
times.
capital?
Keep your blood eternally pulsing. Let your journey be forever peaceful, and your schemes forever concealed. Welcome to this sad world, Kakavasha.
Kakavasha. That's not a Venturine.
Time to wake up, gambler.
Oh, heavens. I must have drunk too much Soul Glad. Didn't expect you to be back so soon. How is it? Find anything?
Just as you guessed.
Oh, Ratio.
Nobody outside knows about Robin's death. There aren't even baseless conspiracy theories. They're still streaming the rehearsal for her ceremony. Using a stand-in, I guess. They must be dreaming.
Yeah, well, I mean, her music's pretty good.
Of course. Who could imagine that death would actually descend upon the idyllic dream created by the family? Let alone that the victim would be the female lead of the Charmony Festival. To be honest,
That'd be kind of wild.
I didn't believe
you know?
it.
If only that could, yeah, I mean, we're lucky that couldn't happen.
Until I discovered that I couldn't actually die. Whenever there's any danger, I'm forced awake by the dream pool, and it's all as if everything were just a nightmare. That's why I'm convinced that there are a few big secrets
100%.
lurking behind
There
the
100% is.
Then you must have heard about the Memory Zone meme. When I graciously deigned to establish connections with the Oak family on your behalf,
that's such a
they were quite in a
sick
pitiful state
name.
of disarray. Besides Robin, there was another body. I don't know the exact...
2 murder cases? I told you something seemed off about the Nameless.
How did the bro know?
She must have come across the other one. This murderer is a psycho. But I have to admit, the case should be easy to crack.
You think?
We can leverage the family's malfeasance and let the IPC use this as a reason to intervene. It's just that their trickery runs deeper than I thought. Robin's stand-in was all ready to go. These 2 murders are definitely getting hushed up. What should we do?
One of them is.
Let me think. It's too rare an opportunity to miss out on, so I gotta be careful.
Incredible, gambler. Have you already exhausted your limited repertoire of tricks so soon?
I like how he just calls him Gambler. You don't get a
There
name,
are
you're
plenty of
Gambler.
chips, but it'd be best to choose carefully. The most straightforward has to be Robin. Remember? That masked fool once told me to find a mute as a friend. Robin is what she calls the mute.
Oh.
She has lost her voice, and while most people can't pick up on it, You and I cannot mistake that sound. Not produced by any voice box, but rather by the resonance of the harmony. If that girl hadn't gone hoarse from singing practice, there'd only be one possibility. Something was up with the family. Or Robin herself. To get to the bottom of this, I tried every way I could to meet her. But she died. Right before my very eyes.
Oh, so he was
A
there.
complete and utter loss. Incidentally, it seems to have resulted in your rather undignified arrival on the interrogation stand. There were
So Ekron did
eyewitnesses
do
at
it,
the
right?
scene,
If he was
and the
there.
family, in their graciousness, has tentatively accepted your alibi. However, for the foreseeable future, you shall, regrettably, find yourself under the vigilant watch of the hounds.
Well, things aren't looking too optimistic, Doctor. Starting to break out in a cold sweat. Do you reckon there's still any chance of a comeback, given how things are?
A probability? Yes, it exists, but it verges on the infinitesimal.
So gambles.
To phrase it in a manner
Gambling,
more befitting
right?
the vernacular
Just
of
gambling.
Penacony, you're dreaming. But if you simply can't control yourself and want to try your hand, then there just so happens to be a suitable candidate. That man wants to see you again.
That man?
Who?
Sunday?
Sunday.
Oh my god, who is the theory crafter today?
Is this a public hearing or a...
If it were the former, it would hardly befit my stature to stoop to the role of a mere messenger.
Yeah.
Fine. Oh, that's great. It's all great. You see, the dead can't talk, but the living can.
Really?
Ratio, I'm convinced
Bro
now that
is
there must
more
be
of a
something
theory
wrong
crafter than
inside
I
the
am.
family. Oh, just you wait and see. That man's sister has died. He can't sit on his hands. Well, without any further ado, let's set off. Lead the way. The show is about to begin.
Please don't tell me we have to sit through that whole conversation and I get to play the game.
We're here.
Nope.
The Dewlight Pavilion is the Oak family's fortress and a place where heads of the families meet to discuss great plans for Penacony.
A fortress? I like this metaphor. I dealt with the warlords of the Amanicus star system not long ago, and their synchronized orbital manor wasn't this heavily guarded.
Oh, so that means it's a new area.
It belongs to Sunday, and is very befitting of its owner. Without his express invitation, the likes of ordinary guests would never grace these grounds in their lifetimes. Look around while you still have this moment of freedom.
Hey, Doc.
Okay.
Who's to say I won't sell you out?
Please
We'll
do.
see. When we meet the authoritarian master of the Oak family, I'll pry an answer out of him.
Follow me and I'll bring you to his parlor.
Okay. Interesting. So let's see. So he has a normal drops a what? Is that a 20-sided die? No. It's like a 12-sided die.
Feeling lucky.
Gambles. Oh. So I think we're gonna actually call it quits for right now. Actually, wait, we can check him. No, can we? Ah, it's so annoying. So we're gonna call it for now. An hour in. Yeah, we're gonna call it for now. I will most likely stream this later tonight. If nothing else, you know, we hit an hour. I feel that we still have a lot of this story to go. So, yeah, we'll do it then. And thank you for anyone who watched. We'll be back later tonight.